Lawyer, you're my Superman. I want the world to know you are the one who helped me. Lawyer, you're my Superman. I want the world to know you are the one who helped me. So many persons may see lawyers as superheroes. I've been told that once, that I'm a superhero. Yeah. But you guys, I want you to know that some events and some things do frustrate your lawyer. In this video, I'm going to be speaking on 3 of these points, or 3 things which frustrates your lawyer. Stay tuned. Coming in at number 3 on the list, 1, 2, 3, which is a no-no, is whenever you go by a lawyer for legal assistance and you try to hide information from your lawyer. That's a no-no, you don't do that. Whenever you go by a lawyer, you must remember that you're protected by what is called client-attorney privilege. There's some exceptions to that, which, for example, if it is that you go by a lawyer for assistance over the planning of a criminal offense, or if it is that you may cause some injury to yourself or others, or death, then it's not really protected. There's no privileged information there. But apart from those, you guys, you must remember that your attorney is someone that you must trust. And your attorney will keep that information with him or her until he or she dies. Even up in heaven or wherever the attorney may go. That information should not be released as well. Yeah. So remember that your attorney, the information that you tell your attorney is protected by client-attorney privilege. So feel free to tell your lawyer all of the information. That is the only way that your lawyer could comprehensively consider everything that is before him and make a decision as to the best way to find a solution for your problem. Making his appearance at number 2, which is a bit of a touchy topic, is not paying your lawyer fees. Now I could just imagine those lawyers who are looking at this video making some noise. Yes, he's touching it, he's speaking about it, because it's a reality. It frustrates your lawyer whenever they do work and you don't pay your lawyer. And that's kind of unfair, you guys. Imagine if it is that you have to do some work for someone and you don't get compensated. Is that fair? Is that fair? I remember when I was a younger attorney, when I just started practice, there was occasions where I would represent an individual, for example, do a bail application, which is when you go before the court, the person is charged for a criminal offense, the person pleads not guilty, and bail is to be considered. So that person will be released and come before the court whenever they have their matter being heard. So, did a bail application, dealt with the matter, etc. And was very lenient with the client. And there was no payment. Very young attorney. That doesn't happen now. And you know what happened after that? Some few years after, this same person came back and wanted me to represent them in a matter and behaved as though nothing happened. But that's unfair, you guys. In order for your attorney to be there, your attorney to drop everything for you, to come to the police station if you're arrested, to deal with you late at night if you have a particular issue, is to treat your lawyer fairly. There are some persons where there matters whenever I have to deal with it, and the person may call me to do something. I outrightly assist because they care, they take care of us, and that's required. Persons fail to realize that attorneys spend hours and days in researching and drafting and doing their work. So I'm putting this plug in for my colleagues who are out there, and they aren't being paid for the work that they're doing. No, you guys, you need to be fair to your lawyer. So if it is that you know that you may have some money going to your lawyer, bright and early in the Monday morning, call your lawyer and apologize to your lawyer and tell your lawyer you love them. Tell them you love them and ask for forgiveness. Alright? And make sure that you take care of your lawyer, because your lawyer is interested in protecting your rights. Touchy topic, but it's a reality. It frustrates lawyers seriously. Let's move on to my last point. Before I disclose number 1, I just want to say hello to some colleagues, some attorneys at law who assisted in giving some feedback and me preparing for this video. I have Alysa Habib, there was Rosario Subdio, there was Melissa Garraway, Siobhan Ramdani, Keoma Griffith, Maria Collins. I just want to thank those attorneys, persons who practice in various Caribbean islands. Thank you so much for your feedback. You guys, I need to breathe before I mention number 1. It's frustrating to attorneys, defendants, clients, victims, judicial officers, and that is That is, drum roll, unjustified delays. Yeah. Boom. Now, there's the criminal arena, there's the civil arena. It really happens in civil law because there's proper rules and the observance of those rules and consequences if you don't follow those rules. In the criminal arena, within the Caribbean, there is delays within that particular area, especially at the magistrate court, and that frustrates persons. They normally say that justice delayed is justice denied. And I tell you, it's frustrating to attorneys when you have to go to court years upon years or months after months, hearing after hearing, trying to progress your matter, and it isn't going as fast as you desire, and your clients become frustrated because they go into the court years upon years. Imagine having to go to court for disclosure. Now, disclosure is the documents that the prosecution or the police would be relying on to prove their case against another individual. It should be disclosed, it should be given to the defense so that they would know what the case is that they have to answer and prepare accordingly to put forward their defense. Now, imagine going to court. On one occasion, you go, you get one document of disclosure. 2 months after you go, you get no disclosure. Then the police say that they have some disclosures available still. 3 months after you go, and then you get one other disclosure. 4 months after you go, there's no disclosure. And it goes on like that, like that, like that. And then when all disclosures are given, all things are in order, you go to court for trial on a particular date, and then they aren't ready to proceed. There's some issue that can't allow the matter to proceed. Matters will go on like this sometimes for years. And that's frustrating. Frustrating to the victim, to the defendant, to the attorneys, because we spend hours in preparing. And it's unfair to have persons in court for such a long period of time. Now, I probably am just too ambitious, and I believe that we can really deal with these systems, and this system, I should say, in a more appropriate manner. I believe that there should be 3 or 4 hearings per matters, well, criminal matters in the magistrate court, ideally. The first hearing is case management. You give directions. Prosecution do this by this date. Defense do this by this date. We come back on the next occasion for pre-trial review. All things are in order, and from there we set the matter for trial. Once the matter is set for trial, we do that. That's 3 hearings, maximum probably 4. And I think that would probably really allow for there to be some sense of encouragement and hope within the system that justice isn't delayed. And during that time, if it is that something can't be met, some obligation can't be met, write to the court, inform the court that you can't, and ask for an extension rather than coming before the court and then asking for an extension. It's frustrating. I don't know if you guys are hearing it in my voice, but I will continue to be a voice of truth to the system. And if it is that I have to complain and write, and not complain, but just make noise and make issues, identify issues that we need to address, I will do that. But I don't mind. I may get both. I may say what? Say what? But we need to address this because it's frustrating to all parties. And I'm hoping that one day we'll be able to go before the court for criminal matters, and in 3 hearings, matters are completed. I know that this last part is a bit long, but you guys just bear with me. Bear with me, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing that. But it is very, very frustrating. And I'm hoping that this will certainly be addressed as time goes by. There's a Criminal Procedure Rules 2016 Trinidad and Tobago with the intention of this being the case, and I'm hoping that as we go on and continue to practice, it will eventually smoothen out, and as with the other Caribbean islands. And I'm just saying, it happens other places, in Delhi and to Germany to an extent, and other places. But let's see how it goes, you guys. So those are the top 3 points, top 3 things that frustrates attorneys. Thank you so much for looking at the end of this video. Give me your feedback in the comments below. What frustrates you about the system? I probably will do a video on that one day. What frustrates clients. Yeah, that'll be a good video. Well, guys, to the end of this video, I just want to thank everybody for supporting. There's Sean who looks at these videos, there's Richard, there's Kimberly. I just want to thank you guys so much. Please leave a comment. Remember to subscribe. I'm almost close to 500 subscribers. When that happens, I'm going to carry you on outing. So share this video. I'm going to carry you on outing. Look forward to that. So you guys take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Lawyer, you are my Superman.